It was a busy time at the docks. All the engines were shunting and pulling cars around. One morning, Percy was late. Cranky the crane was quick to criticize.
These ships can't be kept waiting. They have important cargo. If they miss the tides, they'll be delayed at the docks. You should look up to the ships and show more respect. You are, after all, only little.
We got too much work,
huffed Percy.
Then perhaps the lorry should do your jobs.
Percy was shocked. He told the other engines what Cranky had said.
Stuff and nonsense!
Snorted James.
We engines run this island,
said Henry.
What if a lorry does arrive?
I'm afraid it did, along with 2 more. Cranky was delighted.
Hey, you down there! Your job's done now. These lorries are taking over. One of them wants to talk to you.
The lorry was very rude.
What's that steaming lump of scrap iron doing here? Be off with you.
Scrap iron, steamy scrap iron, pong!
A little later, Percy met up with Thomas and James. Another lorry was being rude to them. Then he saw Percy.
Oh look, it's a little green goblin on wheels. Ha, you'd be scrapped. Just you wait and see.
Well, bust my boiler, what a horrid lorry!
Exclaimed Thomas.
Despicable!
Agreed James. The next engine to meet a lorry was Toby.
Well. No wonder this rail is a mess. You belong in a museum, not working in the quarry.
I might be old, but I am very useful.
Useful? Ha!
Replied the lorry.
Just you tool off.
Toodle?
Spluttered Toby.
Come on, Toby.
Interrupted the driver.
Don't bother to argue with him. We'll go to the flour mill instead.
But when they went to the flour mill, Toby was shocked to see yet another lorry.
What are you doing here?
We 3 are doing your work now. You're too slow.
The foreman spoke to Toby's driver.
I'm sorry. Times are changing, I'm afraid.
Toby might be old,
replied his driver.
but he's still really useful. Come on, Toby. We'll go to the farms. They'll still use us.
Toby trundled sadly away. His railway ran through a narrow gorge, but vehicles had to tackle a steep and dangerous road. When Toby arrived, he saw the lorry from the quarry again. It was loaded with rock.
That lorry's in trouble,
thought Toby, and he was. The driver was thrown clear.
Rotten roads.
He muttered. The wrecked lorry was taken to the docks. Percy looked at the lorry.
What's this lump of steamy scrap iron?
He teased.
I'll be back,
replied the lorry.
so you can wipe that silly smell off your smoke box.
Ha!
said Percy, and reached him loudly. Then Butch the breakdown vehicle arrived. He was towing the lorry from the flour mill.
What happened?
Asked Toby's driver.
He was overloaded with flour,
Came a reply.
and he broke down.
Not very useful now, are you?
Said Toby.
Ah!
Replied the lorries. Then James whistled excitedly.
They're bringing in the 3rd lorry on a barge. What happened to that one?
James asked.
Stupid lorry was reversed and fell straight into the sea.
Said the tow truck man. Later, Thomas arrived. He looked at the 3 lorries and laughed.
Oh, well, the Brothers Grimm. Smashed, broken, and sunk.
The lorries didn't return, and the engines now worked even harder to make sure they never will.